Thank you for tuning into my channel once again. This is Mayor Bizu from Mayor Bizu World. Thank you for tuning in. And I came up, I saw a video online and it really impacted my mind by Harvey. So, I would like you to see this video. This video changed my thoughts on a man. Yes, changed my thoughts on who a man is. I want you to watch this video.
A man has to have three things together: who he is, what he does, and how much he makes. If we don't have those three things answered, we are very difficult to live.
Saw the video and it was interesting to watch. And he made mention of three things. He said, for a man to be complete, you need to understand who he is, what he does, and how much he makes. And I'll be digressing on three of these things, and you need to understand, number one, who he is talks about his purpose and his vision. What he does talks about his works and his ambitions. And how much he makes, you might talk about money, but I want to give you a deep understanding. He's talking about leadership. The number one, he said, who he is, talking about his purpose and vision. As a man, you need to understand that you need to have a purpose and your vision. What is your purpose? Your purpose is what you are created to do in life, what you were born to do, what you were ordained to do from your mother's womb. So you need to understand what purpose am I to achieve on this planet Earth. Before I die, what am I to impact? What is supposed to come out of me to the society, to the world? So that what makes you a man. Understanding your purpose makes you a man. Your purpose drives you to have a vision. My purpose is for the youth. That's my purpose. My purpose is for the youth. To liberate the youth from where it is to where it's meant to be. And what vision did I see? I said, I am going to create a company called a venture capitalist company that will invest in the youth of this nation with a $1 billion valuation to invest in businesses. Because the future of the youth in Nigeria is what? Entrepreneurship. You might not understand this now, but I'm telling you, in the next coming years, in the next 30, 40 years, you will understand. I love what Tony Illuminati did. He's investing $5,000 in youth in Africa. $5,000. That was a vision he painted in 2014. But his purpose was business. His purpose was business. He saw the vision. So I want you to understand that there is a purpose for every man. Your purpose determines where you are going to. Your purpose determines that. The second part he talked about is what he does. That means his work and his ambition. What he does. What you do as a man depends on how far you go. I got to understand that there's a difference between your work and your job. Your work is what you are meant to do in life. Your job is what they pay you to do. Yes, I got to understand that your job is what they pay you to do. Your work is what you were meant to do in life. You can actually be doing your work in your job. That means you are fulfilling your destiny. So you need to understand that your work is what you were born to do. What is your work? Your work might be into the singing ministry. Yes, into the business ministry. Yes, into the acting ministry. Into the financial ministry. Yes, I call them ministry. Why? Because it's your work, not your job. Because your job, I can pay you a particular monthly fee. But your work, you charge me. Some people are called into the teaching ministry. That is why, as a man, you need to understand what you are meant to do in life. Because the purpose of a car is not to be flashy. The purpose of a car is to take it to a specific destination. So you need to understand your purpose. It is connected to your work. Because your work, when you are old, you don't retire. That is just the truth. Because there's one we call job retirement. But your work, you don't retire. You do it till you are old. Till you are almost living life. You can look at Papa Oyedepo. He still preaches today, even he's almost 70. I know a lot of musicians that still sing at their old age. Victor Owaifo was still singing at his old age. So I want you to understand that your work is what you are not paid to do, is what you are meant to do. Your work might be for the youth. My work is talking, public speaking, talking to the youth. That's what gyrates me. That's what elevates my thinking, my heart. Talking to the youth about business, entrepreneurship, and leadership. Yes. And the third part I'll be talking about is how much you makes. Yes, he said it. How much he makes. How much he makes depends on, it's not money. You might think it's money. But how much he makes is leadership. The amount of people you impact depends on how much you make. The more people you impact, the much more you make. Yes, it is principle. That is what leadership means. That is where leadership is coming in. How much you make depends on how much people you impact. That is why as a man, you need to be in your leadership. You need to understand leadership capacity. And what is leadership capacity? Having a drive. You must develop that leadership capacity in you for you to move forward as a man. These three things are very essential. What is leadership? See, let me tell you, leadership is not just controlling people. They tell you leadership is that is fake leadership. That is not leadership. Leadership is being a master in what you were called to do on earth. Yes, they won't lie. They are business, they are entrepreneurs. I'll tell you, Bill Gates is a leader in his business. In the tech world, he's a leader. Because he is a master in his niche. So as a man, you need to understand what leadership position you are meant to occupy. Some people are meant to occupy leadership position in politics. Some people are meant to occupy leadership position in business. Some people are meant to occupy leadership position in the singing ministry. It's not being at the top. It's becoming good at what you do. That makes you a leader. I hope this impacts your mind. Who you are, what you are to do, how much you make. As a man, I would like you to always read the Bible, read Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, read Genesis about Joseph. Read Genesis about Joseph. It helps your mind, it helps your thinking. I hope this video helps you, and we are here to impact into the youth. We are to impact 100 businesses this year in Africa, in Nigeria, through our thinking, through our funds, and how we can impact sales in business. Is what we were called to do on earth. And I see Mayor Bizu getting there, and I hope you become part of this vision. Yes, you become part of Mayor Bizu vision, driving the youth to its expected end in Africa, in Nigeria, because the youth is the power holder of this nation. I remain your one and only Mayor Bizu from Mayor Bizu World. Thank you for listening to me. Have a great time.